What's up, guys and girls? This is Timmy and welcome back to 7 Days to Die Alpha 16. So you find me here almost morning, just hanging around on my little temporary base, which has been, well, 47 days. It is not technically temporary, but it has served as our little home for now. However, today we're going to start the process of moving out of this shithole, because very much so right now it is a shithole, as you can see. I've kind of abandoned protecting it. This wall idea was kind of, I just gave up on. Now, essentially what I'm doing right now is just, why? Have these been damaged? Hang on a second. Sorry, distracted as always, but why are these not, these should be like these. That's fair. Oh, that's interesting, because these I placed down rebar frames to place and then upgraded them to concrete. These I went through the path from wood all the way up and to make them into concrete, and yet they ended up like that. I'm not really sure why that is. Anyway, enough of that. So yeah, so basically I've abandoned the downstairs and just focused on basically trying to keep enough support to stop the upstairs collapsing, because believe me, it was pretty close. Almost 3/4 of the walls were gone. I didn't even realise until I came down here and looked. So yeah, so this house is starting to become a losing battle to keep this house alive, shall we say. I've done a lot of work upstairs. My really awkward way of getting in there. Mainly just focusing about building. So as you can see, plenty of forges. These two are just doing steel and some metal trussing. In fact, I'll take that with me because I need those. More steel. This is doing some iron blocks. I made up loads of iron blocks and freaking forgot. These three here are just cement. I'm not actually making cement right now, for a reason I'll show you in a second, but I'm going to actually start that one making cement. That is because in here I have quite a bit of cement mix already, and even tons more of actually cement itself. I don't think you saw this storage, but basically I sorted out my storage a bit. I bought this yesterday when I was playing. I bought a generator bank, which is very exciting because the trader had it, so I thought I'll buy it, and then we'll look at that. But I'm not going to install that till I get a new base. I got plenty of tools. We're rocking full steel tools now and everything. And you may have noticed in my inventory, I found this yesterday. Holy shit. I went for a little run up to Perishton, I think, which is a town in the northwest. And there was a working man stiff that I hadn't raided. And there was a nail gun. Thank God I have been waiting for one of them for 47 days. In here, more cement being made. This stuff takes so fucking long. Like, I think I've had like 3 hours in total waiting here to be crafted, and it's finally got through it. A bit of tallow, coffee and stuff. What else we got? Oh yeah, over here I've put in a chem station, which is blocked because I did that. I figured that would happen eventually. Right now I'm just turning... Oh, I had a load of oil shale which I collected, so I'm just turning that into fuel, because I didn't really know what else to do with it, so I figured that would be a useful thing as anything. Right, there we go. Nice little stack of fuel for the minibike. The minibike's quite low at the moment, actually, and I don't know if I have any other fuel anywhere, do I? I thought I had some gas cans, but if I've used all of my fuel, that's quite scary in some way. So yeah, I think that's kind of it. I blocked off this so they couldn't get up. Oh yeah, and in here I have building stuff. I wasn't sure if this is what I wanted, so I just set it to build. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted, but that's quite interesting. Ah! No, okay, I can pick it up, that's fine. Okay, that's like a half block, but on an incline. That wasn't what I was wanting. I was wanting... you see how this is... I was wanting the bottom bit to that, so that makes that into a smooth ramp, which I hope kind of exists. I'm assuming it does somewhere, but who knows. Anyway, so all of this kind of gathering that I've been doing recently, these women just will not leave me alone at the moment. Oh, damn it. Did that not kill you? Fine, I'll cave your head in with my freaking axe. Yeah, these, like, they literally come around like 4 or 5 of them a day, and the problem is if you don't kill them before they scream, they then spawn in these freaking hordes. They're only like mini hordes, but they're still annoying as crap. Yes, you, annoying as crap. Beat your head in twice. Ooh, golden root seed. Golden rod seed even. Right, is that everyone? Oh no, another freaking... Yeah, so this is how my houses end up getting this battered. Because... Well, basically they keep turning... Ooh, hello. Fibre I need. I'm such a beast now with this weapon. I'll take those as well. I'm trying to actually build up a full hazmat suit. I have no idea why. I don't think that that's probably going to be good to wear, but something interesting to have. You're quicker than that, Mr. Infected Worker Man. I don't know what your name is. Douchebag, that's your freaking name. Anyway, I'm going to take you over here now and show you because I didn't start by saying this just because I'm sick of every episode I do talking about my technical issues, but I'm having even more ones, which literally I just discovered about a minute before starting recording this. Well, it's discovering the full extent of the disaster a minute before recording this, should we say. But here we have a little farm. This is my potato farm, because I'm trying to get together enough to start making meat stew so that at some point we can push my wellness up to, I'd like to go to 200 if I could, someday. But yeah, so basically I recorded an episode yesterday, I think it was, where I started building, because on the last episode you saw I was at the skyscraper and I said the next episode would be building, and it's taken me a long time to get together the resources needed. Speaking of which, I'll show you one more thing before we go out and look at the new place. Yeah, it's taken me quite a long time to get the resources together to be able to build what I want to build. And this is part of it here. This is my mine. Shit, and there's often, I've got to be careful because there's often lots of zombies stuck down here. They fortunately haven't blown the ladder up this time, so I guess there's probably none down here. It's not a huge mine. I got pretty lucky in terms of I didn't have to dig that far before I hit this area, which has got there's lots of gravel that gives me sand, which I need for the cement, and there's also all this iron here. There's plenty and loads of iron. My steel pickaxe and high-level mining is pretty good. There was a bit of coal, sorry, not coal. There was a bit of nitrite. I think that's some up there, and a bit of lead as well. There wasn't coal. It's the one thing I didn't get out of here. So, ironically, I'm struggling for coal for gunpowder, but I've got 60 rounds for my Magnum, and I've switched over to using the Magnum now rather than the AK, just because I feel like it's a little bit more ammo efficient. And I was rattling through AK bullets pretty fast. Right. So yeah, last episode, I started to build. Now, it wasn't a particularly great episode, to be honest. I don't feel like you missed out on too much. But this is kind of what I got to. This little square, that's it. Just that little square. Now, you can kind of see underneath there's something more significant underneath. But yeah, so I've been saying I want to build a water base, and this is the start of it. So what I did in the last episode was build these mega freaking legs, which is what's going to support the base. And there are going to be more of them because the base isn't just going to be square. It's going to extend out further. But I just wanted to get the basic supports in. Now, obviously, the benefit of building out here on the water is the zombies don't swim. They do, however, walk on the ground under the water. So, a little rampy on here. Yeah, they do actually say walk along the ground. Ugh, really? I can't get onto that? I have absolutely no freaking upper body strength. This guy is a wuss. What if I put one of these on the end? I don't know, how's this going to work? That's not going to marry up, is it? Just fucking let me out of the water. I just want to... Is it too much to ask to get on top of my platform? Can I get up onto this? Ironically, despite all of this, I have no... I have no wood and I have no actual blocks. So, with that in mind, we're just going to fucking make a clusterfuck here and then we'll sort it out later. Right, there we go. Now we can get up. So yeah, they can't swim, so they can't get me up here. But they obviously can walk underwater, and it's going to be a pain in the arse for me to deal with them underwater. So, with that in mind, I've tried to make these as freaking ridiculously strong as possible. So, you got a 2x2 core of solid concrete surrounded by a 4x4 footing, shall we say. And my plan, which I've started, but I was having to wait. How many steel on me doing? I was having to wait for all the blocks to set and to harden, but the bottom two layers of each of the feet will be steel. I don't know what happened here. I think someone did break it because there's a minuscule amount of damage on that one. See in the middle there? I thought maybe I just forgot to put that block in there, but maybe I didn't. There's no way they're breaking these blocks though. The stainless steel ones are, I believe, 10,000. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh no, I'm drowning. I know I'm drowning. Yeah, I believe they're 10,000 just for the steel. So, as in, once they go for the steel, is it that or is it concrete that's 10,000? Yeah, 10,000 for the steel. So they have to break 10,000 damage, and then they can break the 6. Fuck, I forget you can't swim when you crouch. They can break the 6,000 concrete. So I don't think they're going to get through that anytime soon. I am going to put a load of spikes down there, which you saw me making the workbench as well. So that should, in theory, keep them at bay, because obviously, if they do take down one of those towers, the likelihood is my entire base will collapse into the water. So we need to sort of aim towards avoiding that, shall we say. The other thing I've got is I've been using these trussings, which, at least in the past, I'm assuming it's still the same, these were like your very good for stability. So the way stability at least used to work is each block has kind of a certain number that you can build out with it. So for example, with a wood block, I can build 4 out, I believe. So hopefully you can understand what I mean by that. So if I build, hang on, let me come out of here. With wood blocks, if I was to build out from here with no support underneath it, I would get to 4 blocks, it'd be fine, and when I got to the 5th block, it would probably collapse. These, however, at least from my memory, are about 13. So, yeah, a lot more, sorry. So, that's the other side of it, is I don't want this base to just start collapsing because it's only sort of supported on these 4 corners. So hopefully using these will add enough stability for it. So I'm just going to plonk down the rest of these, and then we're going to go and grab some more blocks and stuff. I'm going to actually start making the base itself. Right, okie-doke. Right, so I've been back to the house. I've grabbed up a load of material, including all of my sort of different blocks that I built. I don't think I have exactly what I want. I made the catwalks as well, which is cool, because I haven't really played around with them yet, so we have to figure those out. I've also had a look at this, which is actually a lot cooler than I thought, which is the paintbrush, which I use for painting. But if I right-click on the paintbrush, okay, oh no, sorry, it's not right. Ooh, what the hell is that? Oh, yeah, that's a weird animation it does with the paintbrush. It's like, I'm going to paint this, so I'm going to move the paintbrush out of the way and swoosh it with my hand. That's not how paintbrushes work. No, if you press R is what I was looking for. These are all the different textures, so obviously I've been unlocking these through the books that I've found. You see, there's quite a lot, which I think I'm going to probably be making use of this. I just figured it would just be colours, but it's not. It's a lot, of anything you want. So in theory, I can just make wood blocks and paint them to make whatever I like, and there's some sort of nice roofing and some floors and stuff like that I could potentially use. And there's even like all of the, I was trying to figure out how you marked up the supply chests with different logos, and this is how they're in here. So, but I haven't found these yet. I need to find the painting decorations one and the metal one. I think it's the only 2 that I'm missing. So keep an eye out for them at some point. Right, first things first, we have to acknowledge that I screwed up when I did this, which is that I have basically, I figured the drawbridge would probably be 3 wide, and rather than checking beforehand, I just fucking went with that assumption, and you know what they say about assumptions. So the drawbridge is actually 4 wide, and this is an odd number size, which is normally good in these kind of things, because then you have a central block to work off. But not when you've got something which you want in the middle, which is even. So, I have a choice now as to whether I extend out and make it uneven on the legs, or I make the drawbridge uneven. I'm thinking I'm going to make it uneven on the legs because I can't obviously move the legs now. And if it's uneven on the legs, that's under the water and you're not going to see it most of the time. And although it's symmetrical right now, my feeling is that it won't be in the future, because what I'm going to end up doing is having like little offshooty bits and things like that. It's not going to just be a square. So I think this is going to be the best bet. Let's just bite the bullet and make it right now, and then we'll go from there, because I really do want to have these drawbridges. My thinking is the downstairs, so this is going to be like a garage area, so that'll be you'll come in on the across the bridges on the mini bike, park up in this bottom area, and then you'll go up into the sort of house above. So let's start working on that principle, and we'll ignore the fact that this is overhanging and rotting my brain every time I look at it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe 8 and 9 should now be the middle, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I can't count at all. It's that one there. That should be the middle now. 3, 6, 3, 6. Yeah, so that's the middle. So you Do this. Get rid of these. 4 spaces. So that's the entrance for the drawbridge, and I'm going to have one of these on each side, because my thinking is that this will like onto. Oh fuck! I just thought I'm going to need to widen it on this side as well, aren't I? That's fine. We'll just do it on this end. There's going to be one of these entrances on each side. 3 of them, so the one facing that way, the one facing this way, and the one facing that way will have bridges, and then the one facing that way will probably like open out into like a garden area or something like that. That's my thinking. So it'll kind of be symmetrical in that front. Okay. Can you let me up onto that? Let me up onto that, don't be an arse. There we go. Okay, let's mark out the entrances on all 4 sides. I don't really, I'm terrible at this kind of thing. Yeah, I love building, but I have no creativity, so it's kind of awkward in that respect. The water's kind of getting a bit screwy as well when I put these blocks in it. You can see there's kind of like, there's like whirlpools appearing everywhere at the moment. It's really weird. There we go. Oh, a couple more to fit in over here. I'm still missing some trussing blocks. I didn't make enough last night, so I've just set some more craft while I was over at the house. Okay, let's get these ones on. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Hang on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute. What have I screwed up here? Oh, I haven't screwed up anything. I'm just being a retard. I'm just being an idiot because 6 was where I counted to the middle, so it's there and it's there. It's 4 each side. I'm going to do it like that. Okie doke. This side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there. Right, sweet. I'm deliberately hesitating on upgrading these blocks until at least have some semblance of a design. But I think, like, I've got these, where are they? Flagstone blocks, which I've made a few of. I probably need to make more, so I'm going to kind of like use these on the corners to kind of make sort of feature walls, and then we'll fill it in the middle. So what I might actually do. How high? I think we want this at least this 3 high. I don't want it to be too pokey, particularly if I'm coming in with the mini bike. So let's just see. We could kind of flank the entrances. Yeah, I like these blocks. So I think what we'll do is we're going to do corners, and these with these. I'm probably not going to have enough wood. I've only got 4,000 wood on me, so not going to have enough. The seller actually did have a chainsaw for sale, and I was so tempted. It was like 9,000 coins or something. It was only a level 265 though, which kind of put me off a little bit. Just because I thought, I feel like I need more. You know, if it had been like a level 350, 400, I would have literally bought it in a heartbeat. But to be honest, the steel fire axe I have does some pretty good work when it comes to collecting up the wood. So I wasn't feeling that desperate. Right, so that's fine. This is now going to have these wood blocks between them. I feel like if we could get to a point this episode where I've got this floor down, I say the problem's going to be wood. We may not be able to get the floor down, but if I can get to a point where I can get the bridge, the first bridge, over to the house, just so I don't have to fucking swim over here every time. Oh, what the fuck has gone on here? Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm thinking, why is there 3 here, not 4? Because I've already put a pillow in. It's fine. It's fine, people. Panicking myself unnecessarily. There we are. There we are. Yeah. So did I talk about? I can't fucking. I'm so fucking just fucked at the moment. Just busy and a million things going on, and trying to keep some videos coming out, and just struggling. And like the situation I've got with technology right now, and like it's not been like at this stage it's not been like one problem I've had. It's been a few problems, but they've all just come at once, and it's just when it combined that with not having much time. But I'd say I did record this before. Fucking, I really apologize if I've already said this. Maybe I'll edit it out if I have. But I did record building the bottom stuff. But But when I did my first proper live stream the other day, which went really well, by the way. It was on Imperion. If you wanna watch it, it was really fun. You know, I peaked at like 7 people, but I think on average it was sort of 4 or 5 people watching. Which is obviously not much, but then, you know, given I was kind of going into it with the expectations of, I'm assuming no one's going to watch this, I was actually pretty happy with that. And it was people that, you know, have commented on the video and stuff like that, so it was really nice to interact with them in a bit more of a live way. And yeah, it was just good. We had I think everyone had a good time and enjoyed it, and I certainly want to do it again. And technology-wise, it kind of worked. But I had done a test one on Judgment before, which helped me sort of iron out some of the issues, shall we say. However, I screwed myself because in the trying to set it up, I kind of had a bit of a panic because my internet's crappy and I can't send it out at full 1080p because it just falls over if I try and do that. So I was pissing around with the settings and lowering resolutions and bit rates and stuff like that. And clearly I forgot to set them all back, which I knew was going to be an issue when I came to record, that I'd messed around with the settings so much, but I thought I'd put them all back. However, I hadn't. There was OBS and Shadowplay are like the complete opposite of each other. Like Shadowplay is about as simple as it gets with as few freaking buttons as you can have. Whereas OBS is the complete opposite. It's got freaking millions of settings, and there seems to be like 5 settings for each different thing, and most of them I don't really understand. And I accidentally left it recording at fucking 12 by 480 or some crap like that. And I knew when I came to edit the last episode of this that I screwed it up, because obviously I could see how shitty the quality was, which is why I decided to dump it and not use it. But what I didn't know at that time was the fact that I had been recording in that resolution for the last week. Which even maybe before the live stream, or maybe I fucked it when I was messing around with the live stream before. So I have about 6 hours of Altis live footage, which is unusable. Which is gutting, because, you know, that's the kind of stuff you can't redo, because it's all multiplayer and, you know, happens as it happens. And there was some good stuff in there, and I found that out literally about 2 minutes before I started recording this, so I am a bit miffed by that, if I'm honest with you. But shit happens, you know. Shit happens, and I just have to sort of go with that. So I'm just trying to figure out the height of this versus the height of that. I kind of wish I'd gone up another level, maybe. It doesn't matter. I mean, we're always going to be higher, so I'm going to have to sort of landscape this into a ramp for my thing. So I'm okay with it. Yeah, so that's kind of annoying. So there will be a couple of episodes of Altis Life coming out soon, which I hope you'll check out because they were quite a lot of fun to record. I think what will probably happen is the first episode was recorded properly, or the first set of footage. It's about a 3-hour record or whatever. That was fine, and that's probably going to break down into 1, maybe 2 episodes. The next half is either going to be like the second half of the second episode, or it's going to be an episode of itself, and that might be shitty. But I might go with it anyway and not dump it, just because otherwise I've got nothing basically for Altis Life. The first half, it doesn't really make that much sense without the second half. So the second, well, yeah. Anyway, it's the finale, so I don't know, but that's just not helping matters with how busy I am and how little time I have. Anyway, I'm kind of hesitating because I don't know what to do next. But this is kind of where it was. So the drawbridge is going to sit in here. I think what we're going to do, we're going to try and get this bridge built across to here, and then that'll probably do for this episode. Okay, so the drawbridge is 6 deep, but I think, to be honest, because I don't have a drawbridge and it takes like 20 minutes to craft one, I think. Hang on a second. Have a look. Yeah, 23 minutes to craft one, so I need to craft 3 of these at least in theory, so that's an hour and 9 minutes, so I'll have to do that off camera. Oh, fucking how am I hungry again? Right, I'll be back in a minute. That's a very weird effect. All of them, yeah. So I've just been having a look while I was waiting. I grabbed some more rebar frames. These catwalks, which oh yeah, they are called catwalks. They apparently have a structural integrity of 9, which implies to me, hang on, I'm going to have to put an extra layer here. That they can go out 9 blocks before from a supported block. So I've got to be a little bit careful here because I'm just looking at what supported blocks mean. Now, I believe that this one here, which I'm looking at, let me point at it without a block. This block, the row of blocks here, is unsupported. That one there is supported. So I'm going to assume I could probably only go out 8. Oh, it's kind of. Oh, I said that. It's like, how do I? Hang on a minute. How do I make it so that I can actually put onto there? I want it to stick onto the end of this. Maybe I just need to put 1 down to start with here. It's kind of obviously going to change in the future because this is where the drawbridge is going to go. So how do I? I saw someone on the forums complaining about this. Oh, that is annoying as balls to do. Okay, okay. Okay, that should work though. So I can go out 9, then I'm going to have to put some pillars. And I'm going to put slightly smaller pillars, I believe, than I've done here. And that is quite wide, but it is, at the end of the day, it is going to be a road. And it, unfortunately, it's going to have to match up to the drawbridge, so it's got to be that wide. So I'm gonna extend this out as far as I can to 9, and then we'll look at putting the pillar down. Okay, so just a little bit of test, and it actually, let's see, if I walk on it, it might collapse. Oh, no, apparently I came up to this far and it seemed fine. So this is about 12. So that's quite nice because I think I'm not going to get away with having 2 pillars, but I think I might be able to just have a kind of start the base station over on that side. Because there is going to be like a little building kind of around the entrance over there. So that should work. So let's now start thinking about dumping down a pillar. I think I'm just going to do a 3x3. I tell you what, let's. I'm not going to be able to get out now. Did I grab the trusses? I did. I'm going to do a 3x3 pillar with a 1. Ah! Okay, that didn't work. Okay, let me. How am I starving again? I just ate all of my canned food. What is wrong with my fucking character? He really needs to see a dietitian. Sorry, I know I'm angry. I know I'm angry. Fuck. There's a problem building down from here. I will die soon. What is that? Because I've got hypothermia. You're experiencing hypothermia stage 1. Fine clothing. Fuck off. Fine. Oh, okay. Maybe I should just go out. I really need to know where I'm starting though, because I don't want to. Oh, this is really difficult. You know, just go down. How do I go down? Like, nothing seems to make you go down. I can't go forwards if I'm looking down. C makes me crouch, but then doesn't make me go down. Control makes me crouch and doesn't make me go down. There must be a button to make me go down. Space kind of makes me go up, but right, you know we're gonna have to fucking do this. Shit everywhere now. Like, look how fucking slowly I'm sinking. I have 2,000 buckets of cement on me, and this is how slowly I'm sinking. That makes no sense whatsoever. Yeah, I know I'm drowning. I don't give a shit about drowning. Fucking think I care about drowning? Sorry, getting frustrated. Walkway just collapsed. Angry about that. I have a reason to be angry. Precious to be that walkway. Right, here we go. Yeah, I know you're cold. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to have to do something completely stupid, which is... because I'm too cold, I'm going to have to take off clothes, which will now make me warmer. Because that's how physics works. Sorry. I feel like I cut there and went away happy and came back all angry. But such is the way of life sometimes. Right, don't... Ah, you... God damn it! It's fine. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. I don't care anymore. Right, is this the right level? It should be. There we go. Right, build to this. We're going to have to completely destroy that tower in a second, but we've got to be careful not to collapse the entire thing. Yeah, I know you're a pussy and you're cold. Always cold or tired or hungry. I just cannot believe. I literally like the beginning of this night, I went and filled up my food. I wasn't quite 100% because cans of food apparently don't do anything for you. You'd have thought eating like 5, but I ate 8 cans of sham is what I actually ate because that's what I had in my fridge. You'd have thought if you ate 8 cans of spam, you might be pretty sick from it, don't get me wrong, but you would have thought that that would, you know, suffice you for at least a night. You could sleep through the night based on 8 cans of spam, but apparently not. Apparently that fucking drove. I need that meat stew more than fucking anything. I think the meat stew has like a buff, which means that your hunger doesn't go down as quickly. I should probably put some skills into it as well. Right, okay, finally. How many was that in the end? 1. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh, this is so hard to count. What? Just 1, 2, 3. You know, it's whatever. It's fucking whatever is what it is. It's not as far as I wanted to go, but it'll do. Right, let's make another tower. Oh, no, I need to know what this is. Could you? It's annoying because it will only like. Right, screw you guys. Sorry, this is doing my head in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I feel like I can go a lot further than that. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna sack this tower off at some point. Because once I cut that tower, the whole thing will collapse anyway. I'm gonna come out another few blocks. Oh, sorry, I'll take it off while I'm underwater. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna build another. I kind of wish I hadn't used them trussing blocks now because everything else I can just pick up. And like that. So hopefully this is going to be the tower that remains. So let's dump it. Trussing on. It's not in the middle, but it can't be in the middle if I make a 1 tower because it's a 4 wide. So that's fine. We'll have to just accept that. Okay, we're going to build this bridge over. I could start filling in the blocks over there, but I'm just not going to because I'm not 100% certain that I'm happy with it as it is right now. Right, so let's just destroy this one here. Just because I don't want, if I take out the ones underneath the tower, I don't want that to fuck up the integrity where it would stand on its own if it wasn't for the fact that it was holding up this other tower underneath. So, in theory, if I get rid of these and it doesn't collapse, yeah, it should be good. Should be good. Famous last words. Went up and down. Went up and down. Yeah, okay. Right, I feel like we're good there. So let's get rid of this tower altogether. Okay. We can breathe now. I can calm now. I'm sorry, people. It's the food that's annoying me. I've got hunger rage. We all know what that's like. Except for I'm not actually hungry. It's just the game is annoying me. I need my potato farm to get done. Once this, I only had 4 potato seeds, I think, in total. So I had to, like, do the first pass, and then, you see how the water collapses, by the way, when I do this? It's really weird. Yeah, I had to kind of do the first pass. Ugh! Sink! Damn you. Oop. Missed one. Yeah, I had to do the first pass and then just turn them all into seeds and double them up. But now I have 12 plants, which will each produce, I think, 4 potatoes. It's actually quite taller than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, 12 plants, 4 potatoes, 48 potatoes. So the next one we will be able to harvest some, make up at least a couple of meat stews, and then we'll put probably 24 back on to cook. Right, let's go for the next one. So let's figure out what did we do here. Actually, you know, easy way to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so there is an 11 gap because this is on 1. So we're going to go 11 out and put the next support in. Oh, fuck off. I know I'm starving. Get fucked. Basically, that is what you are. What you can accept is that you are fucked. Right, so 11 gap is what I was going for. Let's see. Oh, balls. Well, you know, fuck you. You can't get to me anyway. Ugh. Think slowly. the ballast of my few thousand. Can I shoot this underwater? Yeah, I can. Fucking pricks, die. Nice and muffled. I didn't realise magnums were. Oh my god. What is all these fucking hordes all of a sudden? I better. Oh, fine. I better. Fine. Come on, Dick Fox. Let's go back to the house. Come on. Man, I'm actually pretty low on health. Come on, we need to go get some food, so fucking follow me. Hang on. Fine, whatever. Where's the... There he is. Come on, douchebags. They're so freaking annoying. I don't know why they keep turning up. Those women, seriously, you know... I'm not someone who's negative against women in general, but those bitches in this game do womankind a disservice. They really do. Right, what food have I got left? Fucking dog food. Say, it doesn't look. See how little this gives me. 6%. Like, that will last me about 10 minutes. Alright, I appreciate it's dog food, but we'll see what the soup gives me. I would, for me personally, if I have a bowl of soup, alright, maybe some bread, I'll give it that. But I would say it's gonna 5 fucking food for a can of soup. Like, what is wrong with me? So that got me to 40%, and it is 7 in the morning on day 48. Let's see how long that 40% lasts me, shall we? Given I wanted to wrap this episode up about 10 minutes ago, probably, hey, you know what, guys? Can't a man just build in peace anymore? Fuck off. I see you. Dead. Actually, you're not dead. You're dead, though. You're dead. Oi! Fuck off! I'm building. And you. You can fucking do one as well. Oi! Missed. There we go. You're dead. Fatty. There you go, Fatty. I have a magnum bullet. Oh. There you go. You dead? I don't know you are. Now you are. Ooh, almost. Good shot, mate. Good shot. Hang on. And an arrow for you, love. Yoink. Okay, are we done? Are we all happy now? Is that what you wanted? You all wanted to turn up and get your heads caved in? Because, I got better things to do. I've got to be honest with you. Right, is anyone left underwater right now? Oh, fucking water's run out, speaking of which. Gonna have a bit more golden root. A bit of goldenrod. Doesn't give me much hydration though. Drink. Down in one. Right. You all gone? Mostly. Oh wow. Here we go. Defy the laws of physics with my bow. Hydrodynamics is not a thing. Right. Okay. Let's do this. House coming back. Why is there a big white patch below there? What happened there? Like someone dropped a load of coke into this water. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I see you, Dick. And 11. Right, I think there should have been one more out, but I'm going to leave it there. Ooh, thank you for your pistol and peas. Okay, yeah, I know I'm dying. Don't die. Ooh, it does take your health pretty fast when you start running out of oxygen, doesn't it? Take another one of these. Right. I didn't put that quite in the right place, I don't think. Did I? That doesn't... maybe it is. I don't know. We can adjust it afterwards, though, but let's just build up. Freaking douchebag. I'm just going to put these in for now, even though I don't want to use those particularly. Actually, it's not. We're gonna take that we have this in the right place. Is that right? That looks like it's too high. Should just be I don't know. Let's extend these out a little bit and see if we can get a better view as to where it should be. Fucking dick! Yeah, that's the wrong place. Okay, can you see why I used God mode then to put this up? It's so fucking frustrating. It's not too bad like if you're on land. It's obviously it'd be fine on land, but just in water because the water control mechanics are a bit weird. How do they fars out that? Not too bad. No, it should be pretty far out of the water, so I think there should be another one. Let's do, yeah, that's right. That is right. Didn't look right, but it is. Now we can at least meet this up, so it shouldn't collapse as much. And there we are. Right, we'll sort that tower out in a moment. And then I think we can probably make a straight shot from here to the bank. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right. That's nice. So we're just gonna have like a concrete footing now. Will you not go there? Damn you! Why will you not go there? Ground's too wrong apparently. Who's hunting me? Hey! I do not appreciate being hunted. Well, you took that like a beast. Shoot you in the chest, and how about pick up to the back of the head? How's that feel? Yeah, feel good? Then stop by any time. Okay, right, let me go to this. Oh, there's sand here, that's interesting to note. Alright, now we should be able to put this in properly. Once we finish a bit of underwater mining. I'm not going to bother with trussing here because this is all into the floor. Go on, drag your ass out of the way. There we go. And there should be another layer, shouldn't there? Okay, let's start extending these out. Fine. See, also that's another thing. You can't. I can't swim when I'm in crouch mode, so if I press space now I don't go up, but if I take myself out of space mode I do go up. It's kind of weird. It's very, the amount of time that I've had a bit of a panic when it's like, I'm sat there going, why can't I swim up? I'm dying, why can't I swim up? Fortunately, I have learned the lessons now. Fuck. Double decker walkway, just what I wanted. Whoop! There we are! The first bridge is kind of complete. I just want to... these are not going to be staying forever, but I just want to be able to walk without getting my tootsies wet. Is that too much to ask, people? Get rid of these. Little testers. Just checking out whether a double-decker workway would work, and we've determined that no, it won't. Balls. I put that in slightly the wrong place because I didn't realise that actually the pillar's in the right place, but these trussings aren't, because it should be another one there, shouldn't it? But I'm okay with that. I can live with that. Let's make a way up. Right, let's start bashing these down then. Okay, right, so at least the bridge deck's down. It's like a freaking motorway. This isn't going to crash when I'm driving the minibike across here. But that's nice. So yeah, so there'll be like a. Obviously, I think I may put garage doors on here. I'm assuming garage doors are 4x4 as well. See them in here? Garage door metal. It's got to be 4x4 by looks of it. Iron spring. That's not too hard to make. So we'll have a building here, garage door, and eventually it'll have turrets on it and things like that, and spinning blades maybe to keep the zombies from attacking the bridge. We've got to figure out what's going on down here now, and I'm going to sort out these turrets. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to do one of the pillars so you can kind of see what I'm going for, and then we'll wrap it up there. And I think that will do for a first episode. Well, first build episode, should we say? What the fuck, guys? Look at these fucking retards here, and they've made it out. I know I haven't put any protection, so of course they've made it out. If they're not hitting that, so I'm gonna leave them for a second. Get off my fucking bridge, right? This is a no zombie zone. No zombie zone, yeah, that makes sense. Oh my god, you fucking bitches! Get off my get out of my house! Don't go show me your upskirt. Look at them! They can't have anything freaking nice in this game. Right, these assholes turning up trying to destroy it. Oi! I said die. And you. So, nothing nice, right? Deal with these guys. I kind of really wish I had an AK now just to take out my frustration on these idiots. At least they're not kind of destroying the railings. This is why I need turrets. Just be aware, guys. As soon as I get turrets, there will be 24/7 murder for you people. I don't fucking dare destroy my bridge. Who's not dead? You. You're not dead, and you're not dead. Now you are. Can't have anything nice. Okay, right. So I finished the pillar, I think. Did I finish it before that panic? Yes. Here we go. I need to sort out around the edges, but I've run out of blocks. And I've also almost, not quite, because it started raining. How has that got damaged there? There's some weird stuff going on with things getting damaged. In theory, they should be able to reach anything, but I've almost finished putting in the stainless steel or the steel footings. Oh, I could drag my ass down. I'm down to 5% food, so that was 35% from 7 o'clock this morning. So yeah, we're tanning our food pretty fast. I don't know. I'll look into it. There must be a button to swim down. It's fucking ridiculous, this system, otherwise. I am drowning. I know I'm drowning. I know. Get back to the surface. Back to the surface. Anyway, I'll finish that off later because it's boring as shit doing that. Right, what else we got? We've got some trussing, but I think I'm going to wrap her up there because I think I've achieved what I set out to achieve in this episode. A little bit of that flagstone left, so I can hopefully fix this disaster. Do this. Figure out a better way to do that. They even left a wrecked block in its place. Anyway, that's fine. I'll sort that out in a bit. So there you go, guys. But that is the first bridge put in. And so once I get this walled in, so I think now between now and next episode I'm going to crack on, do some building, get this bottom layer at least sort of built, and then maybe we can start thinking about moving over some of our stuff. I think next layer up will be workshop and storage, because that's kind of the next most important thing I need to get to. So if I can get at least to a point where the basic floor plan is in for that, we can start moving stuff over. But yeah, once we get this all sorted out at this end, I think we'll be pretty secure over there. So guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm just going to wander back to the house, check if my potatoes are anywhere near harvesting yet. Ooh, maybe. I think they've still got another stage to go before they'll be ready. But if they are, because yeah, this food issue is becoming a joke. An absolute joke. Yeah, not quite ready. Another day, they should be good, and then we're going to be feasting on meat stew. Where are you? Come on. We'll kill you just before the episode ends. Why not? There she is. Hey, love. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Please die. Thank you very much. Ooh, kind of stock. So, guys, that is going to about do it. So, I want to thank you so much for watching. Those of you who are watching and enjoying, please hit me up with some suggestions for the building and stuff like that. Particularly if you've seen any designs that anyone else has done, or just pictures of real life houses and things like that. Because I have some basic ideas in my head of what I want to do, but I could still do with some inspiration. But for now, guys, that is going to do it. So I have been Timmy. This has been 7 Days to Die Alpha 16. I hope very much you've enjoyed this episode. But most of all, guys, I hope very much you'll check back for the next one.